If you're feeling angry right now, stay with me. Anger is fight state. It's a pushing state. It's trying to say that no, this isn't okay. What I'm going to do is show you some movements to actually help you process that anger and help that anger move through your body. I'll show you several different moves. However, if you find one that resonates with you more than others, then use that one, obviously. What I would say is that once you've actually done that, at the end of this video, there is a small grounding exercise. Try and add that on to the end, because that will help your body process it all better and just verify to your nervous system at the end of processing that you are safe, and will bring you back to a calm state. So one of the first things that you want to do is push. Now, that might be up against a wall. Obviously my walls are a bit further away at the minute, so if you can get up against a wall and then push as hard as you possibly can, bring both legs out if you can, and really, really push. If you need to actually grunt with that or even say no quite loud, you can. If you don't have a wall to hand, then pressing your arms, your hands together as hard as you can. And now just do this for as long as you feel you need to, really. What I tend to say is that it's 10, 20, 30 seconds and then stop. You can shake it out and then do the same thing again. You can also press into your thighs. Sometimes you're in the car, you're not able to press up against a wall, or you might not have the room. You can just press hard into your thighs and really feel your muscles tensing up, tightening up and activating, but then releasing. And it's in that release that the anger energy will actually help flow through you. Another movement that you can actually do is shaking, but quite vigorously. Now, whether you actually choose to just do your hands or whether you want to incorporate your whole body, you can do, but make sure that it's actually very, very vigorous when you're doing it, and this will actually help that energy push through you. Another movement that's quite a handy one is if you have a pillow, to scream into that pillow, and it's literally just a case of and do that as many times as you need to. Now, obviously, if there are people around or family around, they may be a little distressed at the fact that you're actually screaming into a pillow, but it's a healthy way to expel that anger energy. Another straightforward way is to actually just stamp your feet hard on the floor, or literally just marching with purpose. Again, it helps that energy expel out of your body anything that's pushing. So literally you can lunge in front of you and push away as you lunge. So for example, and then bring the oxygen back up into you, and then push away again. Bring the oxygen back up, and again push. It's anything that's actually putting that boundary in for you, reinforcing that stay away. No, this isn't okay. And through doing that, through actually forcing that energy out of your body, you're letting your body know that it's okay to actually feel the anger, and it's okay to release and demonstrate that anger in a safe and healthy way without hurting anyone or anything. The last thing that I would say to you is, if you have a sofa or if you have cushions or a bed or something soft, hit the cushions as hard as you can, hit the sofa as hard as you can. If you happen to have a punch bag, or if you are a fan of boxing, which please don't critique me on that because I'm not a boxer, then that in itself is actually a really good way to expel the energy too. any of those things that you choose, do for a period of time that you can focus on and really focus on the movement, focus on the energy that you're expelling, and focus on the emotion that you're expelling. Now, that doesn't mean the story, that doesn't mean what's going on and who said what and why you're hurt or anything else. You're focusing on the energy that's there and getting rid of it. That's what this movement is for. Once you've found your movement and you've completed it for the amount of time that you need to, which shouldn't really be more than 5 minutes in periods, if that needs to be sort of throughout the day, in terms of, 2 minutes in the morning and then a 5 minute at lunchtime and then a 5 minutes in the evening, 5 minutes being one slot. Do it for a period that is right for you. Now, this may be something that is with you for a couple of weeks. It might just be with you for a particular moment. Allow yourself to process it. It's healthy to feel anger. It's healthy to allow it to move through. And it's healthy to let it go. Now what we'll do is just go into a small grounding exercise after you have completed your movement, because it's then also important to let the body know that you're safe. Once you have completed your anger movements and dispelled that energy, just sit somewhere quiet, only for 2 minutes, it won't take long. And if it feels right to do so, you can put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly, but you don't have to do that either. You can literally just sit. And just breathe with me for a moment and ground yourself after those movements. What we're going to do is just take an extended exhale breath. So what this means is that our exhale will be longer than our inhale. So for me, it's going to be in for 3 and out for 5. It might be shorter for you, it might be longer for you. Do whatever feels comfortable. So it's literally in for 3, out for 5. In for 3, out for 5. In for 3, and out for 5. You're just confirming to your nervous system, to your body, that you're safe, that it's okay to feel what you have felt and to let it go through. Sometimes the anger can still be there, and that's okay also. What you're looking for at the moment is just small percentage changes in how you felt before the movement to afterwards. If you feel you need more support with this, there are plenty of videos on my channel that help nervous system regulation and anger in particular. But if you feel you'd like to go a little bit more in depth, I also have one-to-ones available on my Linktree, which is on my channel. I hope this has helped. Be kind to yourself.